Aquarius for the new moon. Aquarius, go buy yourself a lottery ticket. Wheel of Fortune has two meaning. Well, more like one meaning, I guess. Wheel of Fortune means that there's a cycle of life, and we have many of them in our lives. Some, take decades to do it, and some are little ones, almost minute to minute type of cycles. Right now, beginning with a new spring equinox today, and the new moon coming out tonight. This is a totally new beginning for you. And what it's telling you is that the universe is ready to help you out. The universe is opening the doors for you and allowing some extra light to you with the knowledge and understanding. If you felt kind of lost in the last, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months or 5 months, because you can't sometimes. I mean, some people do they get lost for a long time. That as well probably will help for you to understand that your cycle it has to finish, and it's gonna force you. If you're not going to do what you need to do, and you know what you need to do, you just don't want to hear it, and you don't want to do it because you're too lazy or you're too scared to do it. And then the universe is going to tell you, well, okay, you can't do it, we'll show to you. The wheel is still turning. So if you can't put the sticks and pebbles around it to slow it down where you have a control of it, that wheel is just gonna keep turning however it can, and sometimes it just goes very slow. You just watching crash after crash after crash, or change after change after change in your life, or it could go all the way from down the hill for some, where it's going so fast you don't even have time to figure out or realize what the hell just happened. So everybody's different, and your cycle begins with this new moon. I heard there's some planets are going or just came out. So this is going to be a new from Aquarius. So this is going to be a new shift for you, because there were some important planets where in your area now they're moving. So everything is moving. Everything is changing right now. We have the whole era is changing right now. And you guys were involved in it. So now you're going to see the changes. But these are changes to the positivity. You have to be positive about it, because these are opportunities for you not to put your head down and walk by it and not seeing it. You got to lift your head up to the sky, not too high, where you can still turn left and right and see what other signs for you, where you got to be, where you got to go, because you never know where you're going to have to be, how you're going to end up in there, where you're going to meet the right people or the right chances or the right choices in your life that will save you or extend you, expand you, in any kind of way, from mentally, physically to spiritually. Either way. So take your chances. Buy lottery tickets if you think you're lucky. Not everybody's lucky. And say yes to everything that is going to fall on your head, and then try to figure out how you're going to get out of it, because however you're going to choose to get out of it, the life will help you and support you in it. So it's not going to be as painful. It's not going to be as scary. It's going to be very exciting. First, it might be scary, but it's going to be very exciting for you. And you should take those chances and enjoy the life, because this is going to be a roller coaster for you, because right now it's basically the wheel is turning. I hope it's turning clockwise. But who knows? All right. You might find love. You might find lust. You might find somebody. It's it could be two opposite worlds, meaning it could be from your lust to your conscience of, is this right or is this wrong? It's between, do I love him or do I not? So you either will meet somebody and it's going to be almost like a soul searching type of way. Then as a wheel of fortune, I would tell you, get out more out of your house. Because no, I don't know, I never heard of a story where somebody by mistake knocked on somebody's door and met their future husband or wife. It's usually somewhere, and it's usually around your friends. So you have, because your friends are people that are in common with you, with your ideas, with your likes, with your dislikes, and so on. So you want to find somebody who's more like you, not totally opposite, because opposite does attract, but many times it just does not work, because it just becomes very, it's sometimes it gets so opposite, it's almost like a war every day. Who gonna win today, this war? So you don't want to end up in this situation either. But it's a lovey-dovey. It's beginning of spring. It's very airy like you, and but this is Gemini, so it could be a little bit two-faced. It could be that you see one thing, but it's actually a different thing. It could be that whatever that union is, and it doesn't have to be just the two lovers. It could be somebody has the same passion and interest and love to something. So maybe co-workers or friendship, where you are on the same note and you're good to go. I will say that you're going to have a very important new moon, because now you have two archons together, and that's as interesting. But because those two cards together, that's mean that that transition from one change to another, all the changes that will happen to you, they're going to be very light. They're not going to be really hard. You're going to stop worrying, which is great. You're going to start seeing, it seems like you're going to see blue sky in with the new moon. That all the clouds that were around you basically will disappear, and you're gonna receive a new strength for it. Everything is gonna be new. It's almost like somebody restarted you. You like restarted a computer. It's just like ready to work. It's nice and fresh. And whatever that road's gonna be, it's gonna be very triumph for you. You also maybe can be best at paying off your debt right now as well, with the new moon coming up. You want something to disappear fast. You also might be less scary now about things, or be a little bit, maybe you were in a little fog or confusion about, is this a right choice for you to do or not? You didn't know all the answers to it. Well, now you're going to get the answers. And your advice is 4 cups. I'm sorry, 6 cups. You have 6. Hold on. I'm still studying numerology. Progress, balance, progress, harmony. Yeah, so you're going to have a lot of harmony coming your way. This is a very pleasant card. It's a 6 cups. It's about the past, when in the past where you felt wonderful and you know, just these wonderful memories that you particularly had, and how much you love them, you know. And or maybe you're gonna meet somebody who is or coming your way. Maybe you need to go and find them, and maybe they can help you with help you out. It seems like you are maybe gonna look, or it telling you, and since it's advice, go look at your past and see somebody who is who you knew, who can help you out some way or another. So either a person gonna come from the past for you, I have to, or you're gonna feel like you need to go to the past. Maybe you need to go visit your old place where you lived. Maybe you need to go hang out with your family more often. Maybe you need to do something that will help you out in a way to feel wonderful and harmony again. It seems like, or you're gonna start feeling like you almost came from the past, or the past came to you. You just keep feeling it around yourself. Some people say it's not 30 years doesn't sound a lot, but it is a lot, right? Or 40 or 50 years. But if you start having these little memories from just the feeling, then it's wonderful. Maybe you need to be more outside more. Spring may be helping you to feel more alive and peaceful and radiant and happy. Whatever it is, I wish you all the best. Hit like, subscribe, and I really like your cards. Let us know what happened.